Hello, everybody. Here is Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International magazine and radio show. And today on the show, I like to present you.
Hey, y'all, I'm Jordan Rager.
You hear this? Hey, y'all. I'm traveling for so many years now to Nashville. I don't get this on the line. But, well, you are here now to talking a little bit about your new project.
That's right, man. Yeah, I've been in Nashville for about 5 years now, and have gone through the ups and downs of the music industry, and finally landed at a new company where I've been able to work on music that I really, really care about and I'm very proud of. And I've kind of been laying low for the last year or so, just working on the music, writing it, recording it, and finally at a place where we're going to get to release it this year. So we'll be putting it out probably we'll probably start around the summertime and go out through the rest of the year, just kind of releasing what songs we feel like we want to put out there.
By the way, how did you find your way to country music?
Well, country music's always been a part of my life, so to speak. I remember being, as young as, being in a car seat, with my mom and dad, and that's what they would listen to on the radio. So I've always loved it. It's always kind of had, a little piece of my life. But I started playing country music when I was about 14 or 15. And, man, I just really fell in love with it. And then once I started, writing songs and really dove into the songwriting aspect of country music, that's really when I truly fell in love with it. And that's when I knew that it's what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. So I started writing songs when I was about 16, 17, started driving back and forth I'm from Georgia, so driving back and forth from Georgia to Nashville. And then once I was about 19, I made the move, and I've been here ever since.
So it was by the end of the day the fall of your parents that you came to the country music business?
Pretty much, yeah. Because my folks are huge country music fans and always were, and grew up listening to country music. They were really big into some of the the 70s and 80s guys, Don Williams and Kenny Rogers and Charlie Pride, guys like that. And then growing up in the 90s, I heard the early Chesney stuff and early McGraw and George Strait, Garth Brooks, all those guys. And yeah, man, I just fell in love with it. I love the story aspect of it. I love the storytelling of it, and it's real music about real people.
Well, country music means, as an artist also, you have rare spare time.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of downtime, but honestly, man, I'm such a workaholic when it comes to music that I don't really even know how to enjoy downtime when I get it, Most of my downtime is spent thinking about song ideas or thinking about wherever I got to go next. It's a job that you don't really clock in and out of. So sometimes it's a little hard to even kind of step away from it or unplug from it. And I think that just comes from really loving what I do so much. I just don't want to stop doing it.
What's the better part? Be performing or writing songs?
Ooh, it's tough. I think they go hand in hand, so to speak. I love performing. I love being on stage. I love making that connection with the audience, of when you're playing a song and they know the words and they're singing it back to you. There's really no greater high than that, man. There's things about both that I really, really love, and I don't know if I could do one without the other, because I love the songwriting aspect of music too. I love being able to share my stories with people and for them to connect with it and kind of fill in the gaps that I've left, and they put their stories into it. And I think that's how you make those connections is, I know the music that I listened to growing up was the songs that I related to and the songs that I felt like I knew what they were talking about. And making that connection with an audience member it's truly the greatest feeling in the world.
With who do you like to write the next song? When you have the chance to pick up a songwriter of your choice?
Any songwriter of my choice,
Yep.
Man. Well, okay, so as far as country music, I've been really blessed to get to work with a lot of great people in town. One of the top guys on my bucket list that I got to cross off pretty early was Casey Beathard, who wrote a lot of the Eric Church stuff and has written songs for a lot of other artists in town. He's definitely a huge hero of mine, and getting to work with him has been awesome. One that I haven't gotten to yet is a guy named Rodney Clausen, who writes a lot of, again, if you don't know his name, you've heard his songs, Aldean, Luke Bryan, and all those guys have cut songs by him. That would be awesome. And then outside of country music, I'm a huge Ed Sheeran fan. I feel like that would be a pretty cool opportunity to get to write a song with him, just because I feel like I saw that documentary they put together on him creating the last album that he just put out, and his creative process is very similar to mine, and I just thought that was very interesting. I just feel like that would kind of produce something pretty cool.
Well, let's hope that you will have the same success like he have.
I sure hope so.
So, what's the best way now fans can keep up to date with you?
Well, so I'm on all socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. All the links for all my socials are on my website. It's jordanrager.com, JORDANRAGER.com. And like I said, we'll have new music out this year, anywhere you can get music, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, all those good things. And I'll make sure to tweet and Instagram out whenever we get the date.
So, folks, you know what to do. And if you like to stay with us, we are really happy about that. Country Music News International will keep you posted what's going on with him, and we let you know where at which bar he's playing next.